Hello, guys. So, some of you may know my name already, but my name is Lydia Chanel Montgomery. And I want to talk about how I was sexually abused in my home in Cincinnati, Ohio, by neighbors, by the guys in the building. I was sex trafficked from Cincinnati, Ohio, all the way to Charles County, Maryland. And I'm still currently waiting justice. And everyone who has sexually assaulted me is still out. They're still out living their lives, not in jail, and I'm still healing. So let's talk about it. I used to be a truck driver for a company called Martin Transportation out in Indiana. And one day I was in Florida, and I was getting my truck fixed at a terminal in Florida. And this guy came over to me trying to shoot his shot. And I wasn't interested. So I listened to him talk. I listened to him try to shoot his shot. And at the end of the conversation, I was ready to walk away. And then he said, if you ever need help with your truck, if you ever need to know what routes to take, call me and I'll help you. So I stopped, I exchanged numbers, and ever since then I've been a target of sex trafficking. I don't know how many guys have brought me, have assaulted me, but I had to live through it. And I had to learn. I had to learn them. I had to learn their ways. And I had to endure. The name of the guy, his name is Jim Allen, also known as James Allen. He's a former lieutenant, retired lieutenant from Georgia, is what he told me. He has hired hackers. He's hired hackers to hack my entire life and my entire family's life. My social security card, social security number has been found on the dark web at least 35 times. When I go to apply for a job, I can't. When I create an email, I'm locked out of it. I'm currently in Maryland, Charles County, Maryland, and I'm living on the street. I sleep on the sidewalk. I sleep in the hospitals. I've gone to every resource that I can think of for help, and I haven't gotten any. They've also tried to put the crazy on me. Said I didn't see anybody that assaulted me. But I had to gather evidence. I had to gather evidence when I couldn't get out, when I couldn't move. And so let's backtrack. I was sleeping in my apartment after meeting Jim. And I started finding hair in my apartment and on my body. And it wasn't kinky curly. And I would wake up and I would feel like I had just got beat up. And I couldn't understand what was happening to me. So I had to go and do old tactics, like mopping the floor to see if I could find footprints of people entering into my home. I even got cameras to see if I could catch anyone. But the hackers were so good that they just deleted the videos of them entering into my home. I would be asleep, knocked out, and I would hear footsteps running up to my apartment. Boatloads of footsteps. The guys in the building worked with Jim and a guy named Vinny. They used tactics that they called dog traps to basically sedate me with a chemical to knock me out cold so that they could sexually assault me as many times as they want to. And they can leave before I wake up and I won't know who sexually assaulted me. This is just some of the things. Jim Allen is still out there. Alex Pamela is still out there. Michael Hollingsworth is still out there. Michael Hollingsworth is a hacker. Him and his girlfriend lived at 1716 Hanfield Street, apartment 3F. They live right above me. And they work with Jim to find out information about me. I don't come from a mother and father that did the greatest things on earth. So according to them, I had nobody. Traffickers look for people who don't have anyone. If you don't have anyone, they believe that no one will come looking for you. You have no help. So they'll surround you like a spider trying to capture an ant in his web. This is just some of the things that I've experienced. And I'll go more into details about everything that has happened. But I want y'all to know that trafficking is real. It shouldn't exist. It shouldn't be taken lightly. Injustice shouldn't be so hard to find when you're dealing with traffickers. I won't even say this is part one. I'll just say I'm just getting started with telling my story. And I hope that this helps someone. See you guys later.